Hello, my friends. I wanted to come to you today. Oh my goodness, it's been a crazy week. I have been fighting a cold and laryngitis, and I'm like, oh Lord, I want to talk to my friends. But here's the thing I wanted to get to you because I have an important message I want to tell you. Two things I want to say to you. Number one, we are going to have our next Pastor Reacts video next week, and it is an amazing, amazing movie called The Sound of Freedom.
No, por favor, alguien que nos ayude,
Because God's children are not for sale.
A Sound of Freedom. It is packed with spiritual depth. It is an important movie. It's talking about a deep, heavy topic, sex trafficking. But man, we're going to see where we can find the light of Jesus. But today I wanted to talk to you. Oh man, I'm hoping my voice holds out. I've got my trusty iced tea. And I have a question for you. Have you ever had one of those days where your life, it was just so busy? You had so many goals and things that you wanted to accomplish in your day, and everything just seemed to be tossed up into the air like some giant salad. And you're like, what? What is going on? Is anything I'm doing actually mattering? And you feel frustrated and you feel worn down and you feel exhausted. Man, I feel like that too sometimes. I think we all do. And here's what I want to share with you today. I want to remind you of something very simple and very deep, something very true. As a follower of Jesus, no matter what your occupation is, as a Jesus follower, you, my friend, are doing holy work. And holy work rarely feels fast, but it always bears fruit. We live in a world obsessed with instant results. Have you noticed it? Even when we know that we're supposed to be patient, right? The world pressures everything with instant results. Work, church, kids, getting healthy, everything. How fast can this be done? How big can this be built? And these concepts of planting, watering, waiting, they kind of get pushed to the back burner. Have you noticed that? And listen, just because you don't see progress in the next 2.5 seconds, that doesn't mean God is not producing fruitful results. That doesn't mean that God is not working. We aren't called to do the changing of people's hearts. We are called to trust that God does that. We are to be the seed planters, and people don't need to be in your building or your giant program for people to be seed planters in today's world. In fact, they may be better seed planters outside of the walls. You know, every small act of faithfulness matters. It matters more than you think. Every encouraging word that you speak or you write, every prayer that you whisper in quiet matters to God. God uses it. Every moment you choose to be compassionate or patient instead of showing anger or frustration, God uses that. Every step you take when you don't feel strong enough, when you feel like, I don't know how I'm going to move forward. I don't know how I'm going to get this done today. And you say, you know what? I'm going to trust God today. I don't know how my voice is going to last today, but I'm going to trust that God will use this crazy little video and touch somebody who needs to hear this message, even with my Mandalorian, iced tea. Every person you love in the simplest way matters. God uses the smallest seeds to do the greatest things. God uses each one of these to form you and to impact the world and to form other people, to shape you and to strengthen you. And here's the part we often forget. You're not behind. You're not failing because you're not as big as or as bright as or as popular as the person next door. You, my friends, are becoming. You are becoming who God made you to be. You are becoming stronger than you realize. You are becoming more rooted and more patient and more compassionate and more hope-filled every single day. Growth almost always feels slow, but it's designed to be that way. But slow growth is deep growth. It's lasting growth. So today I want you to breathe. I just want you to drop the pressure. Stop comparing yourself. I want you to stop measuring yourself against outcomes you can't control. My friends, this is so important. All I want you to do is be a faithful planter. You are doing amazing, meaningful, creative, important work, holy work. You may not show up on the super fast growth meter of the world, but the smallest act of faith that you do in your life toward that neighbor matters. It matters to God. Even if no one else sees it, it matters. Keep writing, keep sharing your faith, keep praying, keep being who God called you to be. Keep following that vision and that dream that God put in your heart in this crazy little video for you. God operates at the speed of the seed. Be the seed planter. Let him do the growing. And as always, remember, God loves you, and so do I, and we'll see you in the next video.